Hello guys and what's up? Welcome to my Vault 88 tour in 2021. I am Fikri and it is my honor to bring you guys in what seems to be like Vault 88 version of my build. So okay, let's just get into it. So I'm just gonna open this door and proceed to enter the vault. However, fair warning though. It's just a fair warning. The doors are... Well, the doors took pretty long to open up, so... Yeah. Well, this is awkward. This is awkward indeed. Ah, okay. Shit. It's already open. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to take you guys to my vault. So let's take this on a first person view. Okay, so I didn't do pretty much any changes to in front of the vault. As you can see, there's not many changes except that I cleaned some trashes and junks a bit down there. So here we have my sentries on the position to shoot any intruders or any monsters that came out of that door. Well, then. And equipped with a barrack. So I provided not just sentries but to defend the main gate. A human too. So yeah, and also Codsworth right here. So how you doing, Codsworth?
Hey.
Sir?
Codsworth.
Another is already in the works.
Oh, thanks, man. Your thoughts?
I met an atheist who worked for a charity the other day. She said it was a non-profit organization.
Okay. Alright, that's a dad's joke, Codsworth. So
That's
never
all for
mind.
now.
All right then.
Okay. Alright, so this is pretty much in front of my vault. There's not any change. It's just that I put the sentries over here. And I'm going to take you guys to the guard security room. Also the same. I haven't done any changes except to clear any junks nearby. So let's just leave that there. And I'm going to take you guys into a section of the vault. So voila, welcome to La Casa Le Fikri vault. So I do have some mods installed for the items. It's the OCDecorator and Orphans of the Commonwealth. So okay, I'm going to take you guys first. So alright, so I'm going to take you guys to the first floor main section of the Vault 88's vault. So I'm going to take you guys to first... where to? I'm going to take you guys to these sections first. So we have a clinic, research lab, and hydroponics room. So here is my version of a clinic. As you guys can see, the entrance... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So all of these vaults designed are inspired from a YouTuber named, if I'm not mistaken, her name was Wasteland Dovahkinn. So I basically copy step by step from her, even though she said the video was not meant to be a tutorial. It was just a let's build video, but I think her presentation of the vault is pretty damn awesome, so I am satisfied with that. So but I did came with my own version of the vault, so to speak. So I did put a decoration here to signify easily as a clinic. So here's for the waiting line in case the people are going to see the doctor. I put some ottomans here for them to waiting any appointment or sessions. So here's my own simple version of the surgical room. So we got a chem and medicines here, or materials needed for the surgeons to use, any for the surgical use. And here we have the surgery table, but no one's manning it right now. So I put a little bit of decorations here and there. So basically, any patients that need attention will be put here. Any patients that need medical assistance. Yeah, so that is the clinic. I wonder why the door is not off. Usually off. It's not off for some reason. So here's the research lab. And so my version of the research lab is a little bit different. Yeah, as you can see, that is pretty awesome, huh? So I tried to make an inspired version of Peter Parker's lab from the game Spider-Man. I played the other day on PS4, and voila, some sort of inspiration. It's just simple design, really, not that big of a, like, it's not a grander version of the room, science lab room. So that's basically it. Here's where there's two. So the story is these two researchers are working endlessly to maybe develop a cure, some sort of cure for rat disease, so that we don't need any rataways. So that is pretty much the story here. And this guy over here is researching about the chemistry of gunpowder, any added benefits to the Vault's arsenal, or the people of Commonwealth's arsenal. So yeah. And they can play chess here whenever they're bored. Okay, so that is my research room. Now I'm gonna take you guys to hydroponics. So it's not much, because I did step by step from Wasteland Dovahkinn's video. I did took a bit of inspiration for her, but I did it simple. I like things simple, so it's not a big deal. I like it. And I did add another additionals behind or outside the vault, but she didn't do that. This is what part of my additions to the vault. It's basically outside, and I can add a little bit of vegetables. So these are not hydroponics. These are basically traditional farming. And some of you guys might wondering, what is this? So this is the gate, and there's supposed to be a guard standing here, stand by, but there's none right now. So here leads to the outside of the vault, the additional caves from the basic Vault 88's landmark. And I got an enemy spawn the other day from there, so that's why I sort of prepared a sentry here. It's some sort of a checkpoint, entry checkpoint. So yeah, that's basically the hydroponics part of the area. So many doors open. Okay, so I'm basically done with the hydroponics area. So that is the hydroponics. Let's close the door there. I'm gonna take you guys to a different section of the vault next. And here we have the gun shop, which also don't have the person manning. So I think it's probably time to go to sleep, if I'm not mistaken. I added an additional room here, so this display of the original layout. Oh, I hid some weapons inside the desk there. So these are the original layouts. There used to be a caravan of some sort here before, but I removed that. I kept this desk here, so as a monument or a memorial of how it used to be. Okay, So that's the gun shop.
Huh?
It's basically children's running around here. They're supposed to go to sleep. I don't know why. So here's the barber shop. There's also a one-person manning. I didn't do it with a two-person. Oh, oh man. Not now, Covenant. Okay. So lately, there's been a lot of attacks on my villages. So let's just ignore about that. So here is the gym section of my vault. So, I see a person working out. So here is for the calisthenics. We got pommel horse and the usual weights. These are part of the experiments before, which I already finished. So that is the gym part. Not much. Yeah, not much there. Here is Keys Club, where people can have a drink or social hangouts. Here, I even provide a pool table, just like Wasteland Dovakinn's original play-ins or layouts. I did a bit changes there, so I make a person standing there. It looks awful, but I'm kind of okay with it.
I wonder how high the
I
vault
prefer a simple way of designing things. So that is the lounge, drinking club. And here is the arcade. Also from Wasteland Dovakinn's video. You guys can check her out. I leave a link below. Yeah, she might have done some changes, but I just like the basic one. Where, yeah, this is the basic layout. Nothing change about it. It's just normal layout. Did change a bit to suit my likes. That's a little bit. That's just it. This is from the new Cola DLC. You guys have to download before you get all these stuffs. Okay, so that's pretty much the arcade. The arcade session of the vault. So what I'm gonna show you guys next is the maintenance room. You got so these part of the maintenance section, we got the reactor room, the security, residential security area, and the maintenance. So basically this whole area is the maintenance room. So okay, let me take you guys to there. So I put a scavengers table here so that it looks as if they're working. They're collecting items for the vault. It's just pretty much for the aesthetics, really. And this guy is
here, not out there.
Yeah, this guy is the armor seller down there, but
Never thought I'd be an
she's the bartender down there. I'll show you guys later this. They're not at their stations. I don't know why. So this is her station just now. So I meet a mini bar just in between the pathway here that leads to the reactor and the security residential room. So there I put this security residential room as commissary and the reactor room. So I'm gonna take you guys to the security residentials first. Also between the pathways, I did set up a armor shop just in between. So that guy just now sells armor. Here is the between the pathways. He sells armor, and he was a part of the Brotherhood of Steel before. If I could make up a lore about it, he's a lieutenant that works with Paladin Dance and retires from the Brotherhood and joined Vault 88. My Vault 88, that is. Okay, so here is the security residential room. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I make it. It's simple. I like it clean, neat. I'm a person who doesn't like clutter that much, And here we have the armory room, the guns room, where they can restock their guns and supplies, ammo and ammunitions, or just a place of hanging out. Of course they're not here, it's just for the aesthetics really. I was planning to put a power armor here, but save that for later. So here's the gun range, also inspired from Wasteland Dovakinn's video. Yeah, so I bet you guys want me to put it to the test. So it's a bit laggy, so you guys get it after I shoot this. So let's start. Yeah, see there? I don't know, I think it's because of my monitor. So it's a bit laggy there. Beggars can't be choosers. No. Okay. So that is pretty much the security residential room and the gun range area. Now I'm going to take you guys to the reactor room. Hello. These are workers from the reactor room. These doors are supposed to close. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just frustrated. The door is supposed to be closed. My OCD starts kicking in. So here's the reactor room. Sorry about that. So here's the reactor room, and I put an additional scavenger post here. Also to look like as if they are doing something instead of idling around. So yeah, reactor room, and if we go further here, it will lead us to the water pipes, the water supplies part of the area. So these are important to supply fresh water to my denizens. And yeah, I modified a little bit in these parts. I put some comfy chairs for the reactors workers here, the reactor staff, keeping water supply all good and sufficient. Yeah, not much here. Yep, not that much. So here is the observatory. So when there's this stuff needs to relax or take a rest from their research or monitoring, they can sit here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the water supply room. And this here is another section of the vault that leads to the outside world. Also, there's an enemy spawn here before. I think it was raiders or some bugs. So I already prepared sentries here, like some sort of a gate that leads to the water supply area. So it looks like it connects to the outside, but is guarded from some sentry bots. So, no, to me, it's important to have a secured area to live in. So that is my part of my vision when I built my vaults. I took some inspiration from other YouTubers and I created my own. Voila. So that is the maintenance area. So I'm gonna show you guys next is the upper area, which is the residential area. These two are still standing here. Okay. Oops. So we're done with basically the lower part area, so I'm gonna take you guys to the second floor, the area. Here we have the cafeteria. Yeah. Also inspired from Wasteland Dovahkinn. I add a little bit of my pizzazz, a little bit of my style here and there. It's mostly hers. It's her idea, so I have to give credit where it's due. Here's another research area for robots. So maybe in my spare time, if I'm bored, I can make a robot here. And here is the Vault-Tec system to manage my population, make sure they have their own tasks to do. And those are the supplies to build the robots. That is the robot research area. Then I'm gonna take you guys to... Before I take you guys to the residential area, I want to show you guys here. This is the clothing store. The section, the vault, where the vault denizens came by their clothing needs. And here we have the general items. Yeah, if they want to buy some fresh water or supplies, bobbleheads, I haven't put there yet. You know, I like to keep it empty. It's just for the aesthetics feel. And here is the classroom part of the vault, part of the area. Yeah, so those kids you see just now are supposed to be in their post. When it's probably in the morning, they will be in their post learning with their teacher in front. This is also a mod, additional mod, that you have to modify before playing the game. Before all that can happen. I believe it was Orphans of the Commonwealth and assign children to desk. I think that was the name of the mod. So I put a periodic table here because I'm a fan of science. So can assign one of the children sellers to showcase their scientific skills. And here is another display of the vault's plan, where the teacher educates these children of how the vault area works, so they don't get confused because it's really big. And here's the prayer room. Yeah, this is my version of the prayer room. And here you can get some water supplies before proceed to praying. That's it. So the classroom, prayer room, and if we head outside here, these two parts are the residential areas. There's two parts. This one is part A and that one is part B. That elevator leads to the overseer's office. Basically, it's for my convenience, so it's easier for me to get up and down to the office. But basically, I prepared another pathway here that leads to the overseer, both overseer and the residential area. Before I take you guys to the residential areas, I'm gonna take you guys to see the overseer's office first, because it just feel right, you know. So here is the overseer's office. Door's not shut. And this leads to the residential area. So before, yeah, I put a sign atrium there, so they know which area they're going in within this vault. So basically, when you're entering the overseer area, you will be asked of what purpose do you want to see the overseer from that guy. Just call him John. What's up, John? So John basically guards the overseer, and He will confiscate of any belongings that shouldn't be brought when seeing the overseer. It's like a checkpoint where they keep the denizens' prohibited items before entering the overseer's office. So it's okay, John, if you excuse me. So here's the overseer office. Obviously the overseer is probably resting in her bed. I think it's sleeping time during this time. I don't know why the kids didn't go to sleep. Maybe they're being hyperactive. The only thing I put in her office for decoration is this poster. This is the original poster I get when I first met the overseer. Vault 88's original poster near her caravan down there. So yeah, that's her part of the working station. And here is the her own room, her very own. Why is TV open? I don't like that. Oh, guy with OCD. So yeah, sorry about that. So I get carried away there. Here is the place where she rests. A special room for her, overseer's room. And here we got the toilet. I know, really simple. I don't like to overcomplicate things. So, and here is her bedroom, which she is not in. She usually sleeps here, but maybe she sleeps in another place, maybe other residential area. And yeah, it says the overseer office and lounge. So now I'm gonna take you guys to the residential area. Excuse me, John. Be seeing you, John. So here is the part B of the residential area. However, I'm not gonna spoil that first. I'm just gonna take the normal route. So let's get down there with the lift. And now the elevator serves its purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys to the part B of the residential area. Sorry if you guys heard the clicking noise, it was my keyboard. I use mechanical keyboard. So here is the part B of the residential area. So what you can see here is my part version of the vault, which I add a pathway from the residential to the overseer pathway. To me, this is to ensure a smoother pathway for the residential to see the overseer, in case they have any troubles or problems within the vault. You know, they can like whoosh, can hurley fast using the pathway to see the overseer. So this is the waiting room before seeing the overseer. In case she has a full house, everybody wants to see her, they can wait here. It's a waiting room. Basically, it's a waiting room, but I'm too lazy to decorate every inch of the part. So here's the part there just now that leads to the overseer's office. Also, the same concept. I put Mr. Wade here to guard the overseer's office. Just like John, Wade is in charge of confiscating any unprohibited items. Did I just say prohibited just now? It's unprohibited items from entering the overseer's office. Yeah, I treat the overseer as some sort of president or something. Yeah. So, yeah. Mr. Wade. Good to see you. He's having a headache right now. So, say hi. Yeah, okay. Sorry to disturb you. I gotta go now. Be seeing you, Wade. Okay. So here's the part B of the residential area. Da-da-da-da. So the first room I'm gonna take you guys is this room. This guy is, if not mistaken, he is the barbershop guy. He's basically a martial artist, a boxer of some sort. He really likes boxing, and he's a bit of a creep, as in a good way, you know. I suppose you can call him a good chaotic person. And his chair, his lounge chair to watch the TV is pretty creepy as well. Like this feral ghoul chair. That man absolutely has no fear. The gorilla is dead, by the way, but the feral ghoul is still alive. You can see that. It's moving, man. So that's basically the first room. And here's the second room, the denizen. Wait. You guys see that just now, right? Where's she? It's like she just disappeared. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna focus on that too much. So, this room, this person is a Far Harbor resident. Far Harbor is part of the Fallout 4 DLC. And this person misses home. So when he or she lives in this vault, it reminds him or her about Far Harbor. Yeah, this hits home. He was collecting supplies, basically food supplies for the denizen of the mine version of Vault 88. So yeah, it's the fisherman for the vault. And oh, hello. Here's another denizen, which is a spaceship enthusiast. This person likes spaceship. Like, really. Ah, that's her just now. This is her. This is, let's say this is Wade's girlfriend, and she really likes spaceship. Let's call her Martha. Martha really likes spaceships. So yeah, everything's spaceship like this one. That's it. Let me take you guys to the next. I think this is the last part of the part B residential area. And we also have a toilet here. 2 toilets to be exact. Doesn't have a shower, but it has a sink and a toilet. Also have toothbrush right there for them to take care of their dental hygiene. Top of the morning. So I guess they just woke up from their slumber, their rest. And this part of the denizen, this part of the room, this person likes, I think that person just now, she really likes movies. Anything that has to be connected with movies. Basically more of a superhero genre. Got He-Man there, the Unstoppables, and Silver Shroud. She's a really big fan of superhero movies. And here is her room. Multiple people living here, not just her. I think she lives with the kid as well. Yeah, Superman and Batman. She's a DC fan as well. That's enough about the movie fan room. Probably done with that. So I'm gonna take you guys to the next room. Okay, so how do I explain about this person? Not much, no. I think the original plan was to make this person as normal as possible. So he or she is a normal type of person. unlike the guy down there just now, the barbershop guy, he was a bit of creepo. Here you have another room where a person likes to play pool. Yeah, I think it was she likes to play pool. Pool was everything for her, so she was a regulars at key clubs just now playing pool. It's her thing. And here we have a mini library. I haven't, as you guys can see, I haven't put books in order yet, so they are not in arrangement. I'm so sorry for that. So you guys see, right now you guys are seeing the non-completed part of my plans, my original plans. Yeah. So this is the librarian's room. Simple. She likes flowers, so the planet pots explains a lot. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's part of the librarian room. Not much about it. I haven't finished setting or arranging it yet. And that is part B of the residential area. So now the finale. I'm gonna take you guys to the part A of the residential area. Oh yeah, so along the pathway, the part A of the residential area, you guys have the gambling room. So these people here really like to gamble, so it would be a crime I didn't add this kind of entertainment inside their vaults. So yeah, that's the gambling room. So here is the finale, guys. The part A of the residential area, and all the doors are open. OMG. So I'm just gonna review each of the rooms. So you got the first room here is, we have another person who is a fan of the Silver Shroud. It's practically a simple room, really. It's just another regular Joe. Just gonna close the door here. And here is the second part of the room. Okay, so this person is a little bit interesting. So it's a two-person room. So these guys are part of the railroad. Why do I say the railroad? Because they have confidential documents. They basically scour around along my vault to see if there's any anomalies or strange things that occur with the denizens. They basically are private investigators within my vaults. That's an added security there. So that is their story. And here's the toilets, up and down. We have the lavatory, the toilets. This third room is the sport prison room. So hence the statue here. This guy is an avid fan of baseball, and the partner really likes bowling. Yeah, so they both an avid fan of sports. There's not really much to say about that. That's the third room. I'm gonna take you guys to the fourth room. Okay, this guy is interesting. So what can I tell you guys about this person is that I think it's a he. He is he's a bit of an eccentric person. He likes to collect the new Cabal caps, the new code rings, and he doesn't turn off his TV. That is annoying. and he's a collector of robots, robot figures, the Protectron, the Sentries, you name it. He's an avid collector, and he thinks it's a jolly season of the year, so that's why he kept this Christmas tree. He likes the Automatron DLC, so he kept the poster there. Yep, so that's it. Let's say this guy is a collector of some sort. So last part of the vault is up here. We've got another 4 rooms for me to explain my denizens. So the first room is, okay, this guy is interesting. So this guy is
try this slot machine. It's the best.
he is an ex-raider, but there's a plot twist to it. He's an ex-raider, but he is also a courser. Aha. Yep. So there's a plot surprise there. He is working for the Institute before and then joined the Raiders. So basically the Raiders don't know that he is part of the Courser gang from the Institute. He is working double life, and now he is in Vault 88. He is already tired from that kind of life. He wants to live a peaceful life. He is working as a mechanic here. That's part of his responsibility in his vault. I think he's one of those maintenance guys. So yeah, that is about the person in the 5th room. So moving on to the 6th room of the part A. So an elderly couple lives here. I can't tell about the woman though, but the guy, he is an author of the US covert magazines. So you guys see here, he makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money, and that is his profession, an author. So yeah, so that's the elderly room style. What are you guys doing here? Why are you not working? And the toilet's door is open. That is annoying. So here's the 7th room. So it's that guy. So this guy is guy from the Institute. He escaped the Institute and chose to live among the reasonable people. He was some sort of a middle ground person living in this vault. And these 2 beauties are his friends. They like to hang out in his room. That's it. I don't have pretty much another explanation for that. And here's the last room ever, which is, I kind of forgot what kind this person is. Oh yeah, so this guy and the roommate is an avid lover of coffee. All things coffee in the Commonwealth, all collections of coffee, you name it, they have it right here. So coffee is part of their diet, and they have a pet moose that they that they loved before, but he died during the great pilgrimage that these persons take in order to get here. So they're planning to take the moose, but the moose died. That's the last picture of the moose. So yeah, that is the end of basically my vault tour. I think I already showed you guys all of the sections in the areas. Yes, so that's basically it. Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. That that concludes the end of my tour, my Vault 88 tour. I hope you guys really like my presentation there. It's not much, but yeah, not intending to make it larger than it supposedly is. This is quite enough for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys. Thank you for being in my video for today. It is an honor, and I thank you guys for sticking through the end. Hope you guys having fun building your own Vault 88 version. Stay tuned for another video, and see you guys very soon. Goodbye.